about changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You've been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Work.
Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store, man. And when all three of us come together, man, it's Cowboys Uncut.
Scottis.
West Coast Cowboy in the middle, the Kanye West of this content stuff.
And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running. So only one team over here is Cowboys, believe it. Yeah, this you got is a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out, man. Don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC, yeah, DC4L. All day, every day.
My dear Aunt Sally, we is at the P right now. We gotta go to free agency, then we gotta go to draft, then we can talk about training camp.
And Stephen Jones, who's also a multi-millionaire, moves and feels like a what? Like a dude that is got $15 in his bank account.
We finna come marching to Dallas with our picket signs, ticket torches, everything we can find.
Be looking at is, well, we're designing bad plays or we're designing bad concepts. The facts are that there's some of that, but there's also some of execution. There's some of the talent. I like our talent. I really do like our talent. I like our young talent, but young talent has a few more mistakes associated with it than if you are.
Well, damn. You know, and here I am, you know, I don't have to catch a bus. You know what I'm saying? I got a vehicle. But, you know, Mike McCarthy was thrown under the bus. So if you use public transportation, if you be moving around, look under your local bus because Mike McCarthy is under that mug right now dealing with Jerry Jones. But shout out to everybody out there in Cowboys Nation, man. It's your boy, Hennythemoor, reporting live from the liquor store, man. And you see these two fellas with me, man. At the very bottom, we got West Coast the John the Baptist of this Dallas Cowboys content, West Coast Cowboy. And in the middle is the polar opposite.
Oh, no.
We have the devil himself.
Hold on, bro.
Hold on now.
He just called West the
Brimstone.
and now I'm the devil. This is just crazy.
Now listen, we know in life there is duality. There is light and dark, good and evil, right and wrong. Everything that's on the negative end of the spectrum that I mentioned, landlord is associated with.
I feel like landlord might be doing more right than I am right now in life, so. I'm glad somebody over here with me because he ain't make me feel like I'm a super villain. I ain't even did nothing.
You are a super villain, man. When I first met landlord, he would fight the Avengers.
See that the Lord don't like what you said I was doing. What?
You were fighting the Avengers. That's how I knew you wasn't worth a quarter. Like, man, what he doing out there battling these good people?
Don't listen to nothing he says. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the best people you will
Hey,
ever
it be
meet.
like that.
I'm a nice guy.
Mm-mm. Listen, if landlord is one of the best people you will ever meet, I need you to kill yourself and start over. You
Good
better hope
Lord.
that you better hope that resurrection and reincarnation is a real thing. Cause if landlord is one of the best people you know, you're doing
Don't
bad in
listen
life.
to him, people. Y'all know better than that. I don't know why he likes to hate
Mm-mm.
so much, but can we please talk about the Cowboys and not me, sir? Thank you.
No, listen, we got time to
Wait a
kill,
minute.
and listen, we got time to kill, and somebody got to be the
Good
sacrificial
Lord.
lamb for these
He
jokes.
said
So,
no. That's crazy work right there.
but nah, man, we gonna talk about the Cowboys, man. I promise we finna talk about the Cowboys, man. And really, dog, hey Wes, go ahead and give the opening as you so eloquently do, man.
Give me give me 1 second, Denny.
Go right ahead, man.
Shout out to everybody watching the boys, man. We ain't here. Even though we still here, even though the Cowboys, they doing what they do, we still gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like Wes said the other day, don't get
Unfortunately,
mad at us. We mad like y'all. You know what I'm saying? We mad like y'all.
we doing everything in our powers to. But shout out to everybody out there in the space, man. Tupac with the Mohawk, DC for Life, Texas, JVB boy, you got us the poet, Rose Steigman, or is it Rose Steigman? Not sure. Joe Transhina. Salute to y'all, good people, man. Everybody sliding in, man. No matter what platform you're on. If you're on if you're on the West Coast with West Man, hit that like button. If you're over here in the liquor store with Henny, hit that like button. If you're over here in the trap with Landlord, man, hit that like button, man. The more likes that we get on the content, it's echoing on one of y'all end.
Say
I'm
what?
muted, so it ain't me.
As it was echoing on one of y'all end, but I think we good now. Yeah, so if you're on the West with West, hit that like button. If you're in the trap with Landlord, hit that like button. If you're
Is it echoing?
Nah, not right now.
Okay.
So you're good. We're good now. And then if you're in the liquor store with Henny, hit that like button, man. And listen, it's a cheap, affordable way to support your independent content creators. The more likes that you get, the more that they put your video and your content in the algorithm. So you got love for Henny, you got love for Wes, you got love for Landlord. Hit that like button. My boy JV said, talk about how I can't reach Wes on Cash App. So yeah, JVB boy be trying to bless people with Cash Apps. He's a real big supporter in the space. So Wes, what is your Cash App so
It's
JV
on
can
there.
support it? $, run the damn ball. You got a new
Yeah,
Cash App.
for tax purposes, I had to get a new one.
All right, so for tax purposes, if you want to reach West Coast Cowboy, $ run the damn ball. And listen, it's kid friendly. There's no N in it, so it's DAM. So run the damn
Yep.
ball.
Appreciate you, my boy. I don't give a damn what you send me. I'm using it to run the damn ball.
On my mama. So hey man, let's go ahead and just jump into it, man. Let's talk about Jerry Jones. It's Tuesday. So every Tuesday, Jerry Jones goes on the radio and he says something to either piss some people off. Really, most of this pisses people off. Like sometimes I say he give people hope. Most recently, it been to piss people off. So this time around, I'm gonna play the clip again. There's more context to it. There's a longer version to it, but we're gonna play the clip again, and then I'm gonna get each one of y'all individual reactions to what Jerry Jones said and if he should have said it. So this is Jerry Jones on the Dallas Cowboys, and really, hey, shout out to them boys, because if he had disrespected me like that, little boy me in front of the entire world, Jerry Jones would not have his ass back on my show. I know he paying, but there ain't enough money in the world for another nigga to treat me like they my daddy. So what that's neither here nor there. But here to go this clip though, man.
Be looking at is, well, we're designing bad plays or we're designing bad concepts. The facts are that there's some of that, but there's also some of execution. There's some of the talent. I like our talent. I really do like our talent. I like our young talent, but young talent has a few more mistakes associated with it than if you are.
Oof. So I lied. I'm gonna give my quick thoughts on that, then I'm gonna let y'all cook. All right, so Jerry Jones, you are not an offensive coordinator. I don't think that you watch all 22 film. I don't think you understand shell coverages. I don't think you understand quarterback progression. I don't think you understand play design to go on here and say that there are bad play designs and bad play calls. Right? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Jerry Jones is qualified to say what is or what isn't a bad play call. And listen, I'm not saying that is not going on. There could possibly be that. But Jerry Jones is not the person that need to be saying that. Because I don't think Jerry Jones know one way or the other at this point of his life. I don't think that a billionaire is going play by play by play on all 22 film and self scouting the Dallas Cowboys and saying, yeah, this concept worked here, this concept was horrible, no, I don't believe Jerry Jones is doing that for me to seriously take that into consideration. Now, could he be getting this information from some of the other coaches, some of the other people on his payroll saying, "Hey, we don't believe this is working," yada yada yada? Sure, but it's to the point, man, where Jerry, you like talking a lot about what other people are or aren't doing, but you tend to forget that you are the general manager. You tend to forget that there are things that you have not done that you refuse to address that have put the Dallas Cowboys in an adverse situation over the course of the season. So I'm not going to pile on an old man. Was really the really what needs to happen is Stephen Jones and Charlotte need to get with Jerry and tell him he needs to go to Sicily or something. He just need to take some trips around the world at this later phase in his life and just the years and stop talking on the mic so much. Leave that to the people that are actually gonna have to pay the piper for the shit that you're doing. But I'll let one of y'all go, man, because I ain't feeling Jerry right now. But y'all go ahead and y'all talk. Y'all give y'all opinions on it.
Landlord, you wanna go? Well, I think I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I disagree with you. I do believe that Jerry Jones does have the right to speak on it. Jerry Jones won a national championship as an offensive lineman at the University of Arkansas. He started on that team, so he got recruited.
In 1969, 1967,
Yeah, but it don't
I
matter,
forget
man.
which
I
year,
ain't
Booker
played
T.
football. I haven't played football in a long time, man. My brain doesn't become less sharp. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe he is. I do believe, listen to me. I do believe Jerry Jones, and you gotta think like this, bro. Like, we're not gonna sit up here and try to act like Jerry Jones is not around football more than every single person on this phone combined. Like I know we live and breathe the Cowboys, but we do not live and breathe the Cowboys the way Jerry Jones does. You know what I'm saying? Like he wakes up and like he is in this that is how he has literally put his kids through college and stuff like that. So I'm not going to say that like just because I disagree with some of the ideas and things like that in the business standpoint, I'm not going to negate that I believe that Jerry Jones knows what he's doing because at one point Jerry Jones did things that got us Super Bowl rings that people said were dumb then, and he ended up getting us Super Bowl rings. You know what I'm saying? Like people didn't have a lot of faith in Troy Aikman when we was drafting him. You know what I'm saying? And he still went after him, especially at the fact that he switched schools. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Jerry, like I'm just say like this, like I do, and I'm gonna keep it real. I don't believe play calling has been good. Like I believe that play calling has gotten. I don't believe that play calling's been better. I don't. So I'm actually one of the like I disagreed with you last week when you were saying that the prayer carding you thought was better. And if they were running listen, I think concepts are better, but are they calling the right plays when the right plays are supposed to be called for the most part? No, they're not. And I'm gonna tell you, the red zone efficiency tells you that because everybody can call plays on the 50. Like everybody can call plays on the 50. But man, you got to call plays in that red zone when you have a 12th defender. Technically, you have a 12th, 13th, 14th defender because you have the sidelines in the back of the end zone. Like man, I have a new appreciation after coaching and calling plays and being an offensive coordinator. I have a new appreciation for what these guys go through, man, because I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I totally do understand it now. But I do believe that Jerry has the right. I do believe Jerry has the ability and the because I believe Jerry. Man, there's a million fans out there that's freaking saying dumb shit. I think Jerry's smarter than most of the freaking football commentators on the air right now. I just think Jerry Jones is old too. You know what I'm saying? And he's also the owner of the team. So there maybe be some things that you shouldn't be saying because of your position. Like I don't believe that Jerry Jones should be saying certain things, considering the position. But I'm gonna be honest with you. People get mad when other folks be honest about stuff. I can't get mad when Jerry's honest about this. Like I do believe that the play calling, I do believe that the play concept could be a lot better, and I believe it's conducive of it because our offense is not scoring and we're not good in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just what is Jerry? I mean, there's two parts of it. Like there's only two parts to a play. It's a dude calling the play, and then there's some other dudes doing the actual play. So it's either like basically Jerry Jones said that it's everybody's fault. Like if you notice in the conversation, if you really look at it, he basically said it's both sides. It's not only is it the execution, but it's also play calling. Like play calling needs to be better too. And I don't knock Jerry for that. Like I don't knock Jerry for holding somebody accountable, bro. Like these motherfuckers do a screen play, a ghost screen on 4th and 1. I mean, shit makes no sense. Somebody needs to like I know Jerry. And then think about this: Jerry Jones may not know football, but guess about it. Think about this. Think about all the people on here that don't know football like that. But we know some shit when we know some shit when we see it. Be like, hell no, that shit don't make sense. Why are we doing that, West Coast? West Coast, why we keep on doing this? I don't know what it is that we keep on doing, but why is it that we keep on doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember my boy Jay Tuck posted this video of this concept, and he was like, what's the name of this concept? And I was like, I said, my answer, I said, to the common fan, it's our go-to play that we use too much. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't even got to be no Cowboy fan to even know that some of this shit don't make sense. It just, people watch other football. Like, you're watching other teams play football, and then you go and watch your team, and you be like, I see what this team did to be successful. Why isn't my team doing that? Why is my team the only team in the NFL that has 3 running backs with 6 carries? Like, that shit makes no sense. Even bad teams are handing the ball off to a running back at least 15 times. You know what I'm saying? That shit makes no sense.
I've been over here trying to see. Oh, go ahead. I thought you were done.
I'm done.
I was just saying, I was over here trying to figure out why my channel went live. That's why I done started it over, reloaded, did all kind of stuff, and it still won't go live. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
It's probably because all that stuff Penny said about you before you went live. YouTube was
probably
like,
probably so.
But
it's live on Facebook though. It's live on Facebook.
It's showing that you're live on YouTube though.
But it ain't showing nothing. Do you see a page live on there?
Man, look, I think Restream is tripping. I think Restream is tripping because it says my Twitter ain't live, but my Twitter is live. So I think Restream is tripping.
Yeah, I went on YouTube. I don't see me live on there, so I don't know what's going on. I took the channel off of here and relogged in and started it again. It's saying offline on there, so I don't know what's going on.
I need listen to me. I need 3 people. I didn't say 30. I didn't say 30. I didn't say 30. I said 3 people. Can 3 people go to Landlord's channel right now and tell me if he's live? If he's live, just say he's live. If he's not live, just put he's not live. I need 3 people.
All right, look, he right. He right. He ain't on that motherfucker.
He ain't on there?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's showing that I am on here, so I don't know what's going on. But it's cool. I tried everything I could try. That's what I've been doing over here, y'all. I ain't just been over here, playing around. But we good.
Give me your thoughts then while you here, man, because you heard my thoughts, you heard West thoughts, and I
On
want to hear your
Jared
thoughts
comments.
on Jerry comments.
Yeah, man. You know, Jerry is Jerry, bro. I'm almost sick of this already, bro. Like I don't remember Jerry calling out none of his pet cats. I don't remember that. So a lot of people gonna respect this and say, you know, Jerry's right and Jerry did this and Jerry did that. But what was this criticism for Kelly Moore? What was this criticism for Jason Garrett?
He did.
When?
I don't remember calling him out like that.
But see, but listen, fellas. He didn't really call out Mike McCarthy. You guys got to remember, there's two guys that call plays here.
There's one guy
We
that
don't
called
know
play here.
who's actually doing what. We just see Mike McCarthy with the paper in his hand. But there are two actual guys. Like, he didn't actually say play calling. He said concept. To be honest with you, what I actually got from this
Hey
is
man,
that
y'all shoot that dude right there right now.
yeah, please
Go
get him
ahead.
out of here. Please get him out of here. We're not gonna say his name because if you say his name, you give him credit. But just y'all see it, get him out of here. But what I was saying is, I don't really think he was talking about play calling. I think he was talking about was like the game plan going into games. Like if you listen to the interview, that's what it really sounds like he's talking about. Like the actual game plan going into the game.
There's a longer clip. He was talking about play calling.
All right, let me just get into what I was saying though. All right, I don't like the fact that he called Mike out. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, he did when he said play calling and play design. That's Mike area right there. That's Mike offense. That's him right there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if he feel like that, I'm almost at the point now. It's like, hey, just get rid of Mike. Then that's what everybody want. You know, I've been going against the crowd for a long time. I think everybody want it. So hey, y'all do what y'all do, man. I just pray we get a better coach and we end up better. I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? It look like, nah, hold on. Let me get my take off, bro.
Go ahead.
Let that man go. Let Mike go. Just go ahead and do it because I'm sick of y'all. That's what y'all want. Let them have it. Because at the same time, I'm looking at this. Like I said in the offseason, every offseason, we 100% forget about what happened. As soon as the season starts, we forget about the offseason. Some kind of way, Jerry flashed the man in black little memory loss thing. And now all we remember is, well, Mike McCarthy ain't winning. Dak ain't winning. The team looks terrible. We forgot about every personnel move that we didn't make. And we've been complaining about this the whole offseason. But now, you know, it's magically all Mike McCarthy's fault. So just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the Joneses. I'm sick of arguing with people on Twitter because everybody, all they see is Mike McCarthy. So guess what? Y'all got landlord on y'all side. I'm team 5 Mike McCarthy. Get rid of his ass. Because I'm sick of y'all and I'm sick of them too. So just get rid of him. Go ahead.
Ask them what assurance do you have that the next guy is gonna be the guy? Because y'all, we did this exact same thing with Jason Garrett, man. Y'all swore up and down firing Jason Garrett was gonna be the coup de grace.
How many coaches we gonna run through?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was trying to ask.
I'm saying that's all they want to do is restart. They want to restart everything. I'm with it now. Like, cause I swear I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. All I hear is they talking about scheme. I ain't saying this team don't exist, but at here I asked you a question. Show me the team that got scheme that ain't got no players and they cooking folks.
Nobody,
man.
Show
me that team. Because I ain't saying it don't exist, but I don't know who it is. Because at first, we could have made a case and said it was the Saints. But the Saints started off on fire, beat us, and they beat nobody since. Them boys ain't got no players like that. They just had a good little scheme. Guess what? The NFL catches up quick. You understand? They catch up quick. This is my whole premise of what I was saying in the offseason when nobody wanted to listen to me. I'm telling y'all, the NFL get paid millions of dollars to stop offenses. If you is crazy out of your mind, if you think a defense gonna let CeeDee Lamb destroy them 2 years in a row, it was just CeeDee almost last year, y'all. It was CeeDee with a sprinkle of Brandon Cooks and Ferg. You think the league gonna just continue to let this one man just slaughter them like that after they looking at film? It's not gonna happen, bro. These people get paid millions of dollars. Like everybody talking about play calling, but they weren't saying that last year. Everybody talking about scheme, but they weren't saying that last year. Because guess what? After the bye week, they cooked the NFL. You had a 1,700-yard CeeDee Lamb under Mike's play calling. under them same mediocre routes and mediocre schemes that y'all say is horrible. He had a $1,700 CD Lamb. All right. Then you had, guess what? You had a good Brandon Cooks with eight touchdowns, and you had a okay Tony Pollard. This is still without a real reliable run guy. So, I mean, I'm just trying to see what is the big drastic difference from this year to last year. Oh, guess what? People pay attention to film in the offseason. That nobody's considering that. They just say, oh, Mike McCarthy's bad. This is why I'm telling y'all we should have upgraded our skill positions, which we did not. So anybody who got shots and slugs for Mike McCarthy, I'm here for it. Get rid of it. But just do this one thing for me. Name me 3 things that this team did to get better. And then I'll let you have it. That's it. Name me 3 things that this team did to be better in 2024, and I'll let you have it. Go ahead.
Also, shout out to Numbhead Neil for the $4.99 for your mind. He said, "What's up, gents? Hand is numb from some in-house slapping. Slapped up both Joneses 29 times each for silliness." My boy listen, it's not Sunday, but my brother Numbhead Neil is doing the Lord's work. Salute to my boy, man. And listen, we begged with tears in our eyes, begged and pleaded for the Dallas Cowboys to go out here and upgrade the skill position for the Dallas Cowboys. We begged, right? We begged and pleaded. We went and scouted wide receivers. We went and scouted running backs. We went and scouted this and that. We talked about, even on the other side of the ball, we talked about getting veteran defensive tackles to come in here and help stop the run, because that's not no shit that no kid is supposed to be coming into the NFL and doing. But no, what did they do? Absolutely nothing. In fact, you probably got worse in a lot of areas, man. You got worse in a lot of areas. You let your best. Listen, I know that Tony Pollard was not lighting the world on fire, but you did absolutely nothing to improve the running back room. You let a 1,000-yard rusher walk out the door without any insurance policy. You were betting on Ezekiel Elliott, Zeke has a lot of miles on his body. You're betting on Ezekiel Elliott and Rico Dow, who cannot stay healthy. Those were your plans at the running back position, while letting, and I always say it sounds stupid, you paid Tony Pollard while he was hurt, and then when he was completely healthy, you let him walk out the door. That is what Dallas
Mr.
Cowboys
Hennythemoor,
did,
let me know when you're done so I can address this comment. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I got a little bit more, then I'll let you go, man. But I'm just saying, like, I completely agree, and that is what's frustrating, man. Because Jerry, Jerry, you can say what you want about play calling, but at the end of the buck stops with you. If the person that you personally hired and had a sleepover with to become the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys is not doing his job, it still comes back on you, Jerry. If the players that you personally signed and helped get drafted and brought in here are not performing, Jerry, it's still on you. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you are the general manager. You are at the top of that pecking order when it comes to player personnel and coaching personnel. So if there's anything going wrong, Jerry, it's still on you. But the issue is this. It's been 28 years since the Dallas Cowboys had a quote-unquote Dallas Cowboy kind of season. Like, we talk about the standard of the star and the championships and all that other shit. It's been 28 years since that, right? In the NFL that could possibly fail 28 times in a row and get a 29th attempt at doing it. Because guess what? After about 5-6 tries, you're probably going to be fired. They're firing general managers who are making the playoffs because they're not winning championships. The dude that drafted Patrick Mahomes did not get an opportunity to see that team win a championship. He got fired, and they brought in another general manager to finish the build. And listen, that general manager did good. He got Tyreek Hill. He got Travis Kelce. He brought in Patrick Mahomes. He did amazing, and he still got fired because they weren't winning. They weren't winning quick enough. So that's all I'm saying, man. Like, when you talk about general managers, man, when you have one that has unlimited chances, and they got all the time in the world to watch things play out, like I don't really know how aggressive you'll be in bringing in personnel. Like Jerry said, I'm not gonna ever fire myself. So what's the big deal? I'll take my time and build this up I build this up over the course of 15 years.
Yikes. But let me holler at Mr. Caleb Cooney. Shout out to you. He eloquently stated his three things. He said we got a new DC, brought in a true linebacker, and drafted an OT. Okay. Bringing in a new DC, I mean, you can say that made us better. You know what I'm saying? But
You don't get to count that. You don't get to count that because you don't get to count that because that was not a choice you made.
yeah,
That was a choice he
yeah,
made.
we
And
paid.
you responded to it.
Yeah, we gotta see that right now. And we are right now the way it's trending, it don't look like an upgrade. So that's one. Then you said brought in true linebackers. I give you that one. That's one. Drafted an old lineman, an offensive tackle. That's not paying dividends for you right now. And like we gonna say this, and I'm gonna be fair to Tyler Guyton too. He's a young man with a lot of promise, a lot of athleticism, and all of that. It is not his fault that the Dallas Cowboys prioritized him to be an all-pro left tackle in year one. That is not his fault. But that's what they did to him.
Nope.
That's what they did to him. So this is what I say, and I want people to understand what I mean when I complain about our personnel. I'm not saying these guys will never amount to nothing. I'm not saying that. Most of them. I'm not saying that. Okay. So I'm not saying they're not going to amount to nothing. What I am saying is, okay, let's say Tolbert looking great right now to me. For what he is and where he came from, Tolbert is balling. But maybe the Dallas Cowboys needed an A-plus player. Maybe Tolbert is a B right now. That's not Tolbert's fault either. You see what I'm saying? We need him to be an A-plus player right now with Brandon Cooks out. That's what we need. But he's not that right now. And that's not his fault. That's the position the Dallas Cowboys put him in. Tyler Guyton, we need him to be an A-plus tackle right now. He's not that right now. But he's in that position. So is that Tyler Guyton's fault?
No.
We putting him up against all pros, MVPs. We putting him up against some of the best of the best. And we think that he's supposed to be Tyron Smith. That's not his fault, bro.
Week one.
That's not his fault. So
Week one want him to be like
a
that.
couple of those, like me and Wes had our great battle about them bets. Those are bets right there to me, Wes. What you think? That's a bet. You gambling on the new DC. You gambling on the linebackers because a lot of them young players and rookies. That turned out to be okay, look like. And then you gambled on the Tyler Guyton.
I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
Let me clarify something. That conversation was taken out of context because what I was saying is this: a bet is when you put down something and it's of equal risk. That means you don't know the risk. You have as much of chance of winning as you do of losing.
Facts.
When you hold on. When you get in a boat that you already know has a hole in it, that is not a gamble.
Hold on.
It's suicide.
Wait a minute.
Listen, let me finish. Now let me say something. That's what I was saying. That's why I was saying that these are not gambles. These are just the Cowboys. They're not taking a gamble when they do this, or they just didn't want to do it. And that like with Mike Zimmer, we got Mike Zimmer, Mike Zimmer is only here because of Dan Quinn is not here. You know what I'm saying? But we gave the Cowboys the love as if the Cowboys fired Dan Quinn and promoted Mike Zimmer because they felt he was better. No. Bro, I'm going to tell you this right now. The Dallas Cowboy organization is almost like being in the mob, bro. The only way you really get out is if you get fired or you get killed, bro. And the only way you get killed,
Yeah, get
the only way because bro, listen to me. The Cowboys really didn't even want to fire Jason Garrett, bro. Didn't. I gotta take this call.
And that's sad. If we talking about, see, this is why I know it's biasness. And people everybody know I'm pro Mike McCarthy, but let's take that out for a minute. Let's talk about fairness. All right. He just said that he know that Jason Garrett, they didn't want to fire Jason Garrett. If we look at Jason Garrett's resume and compare it to Mike McCarthy's, why is he the one on the hot seat? You see what I'm saying? Jason Garrett was still finna be here. And I want y'all to know this too. This is everybody who been following us more than likely. This is our worst nightmare right here. Guess what? Next year, more than likely, the Cowboys gonna have an open head coaching job, right? More than likely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Mike's gonna be gone. Let's say this Halloween, so it's gonna get spooky for y'all. So listen, what if Kellen Moore keep cooking over there? What if Kellen Moore just turn the Eagles up? They get to the NFC Championship and lose, because they'll never win another Super Bowl. We know that. All right, they get to the NFC Championship or something crazy and lose. And Kellen offense just been going crazy, and he's now a hot shot head coaching candidate.
Damn.
Now everybody ready to get rid of Mike. And y'all just heard him. He love him some Kellen too. Kellen might mess around and be y'all head coach next year. So keep playing. Go ahead.
That would be some wild shit. That'd be like the Twilight Zone, honestly. Like, y'all remember the Twilight Zone, like the original black and white show back in the Gap? Like, that sound that sound horrible. He said, "Yeah, man, don't speak that to existence, landlord. You gotta calm down,
Bro, I'm just giving y'all what y'all want, bro. I'm just giving y'all what y'all want.
Nah, you ain't that baby back bullshit. I promise you ain't nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for all that now.
Hey, it's Halloween, bro. It's almost Halloween. We getting spooky with it, bro. That's all.
Man, hell no. That's why I call you the devil right now. You just
Hey, hold on. It feel right now.
Yeah, but hey, man. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this, man. No matter what, Cowboys have a very, very winnable game this on come Sunday against a 49er team that, bruh, half their a large part of their paid players will not be playing. So it's like, man, the probably be if the Cowboys get a win, you could definitely say, the Cowboys wouldn't have beat them if all these guys wouldn't have played. But you know what? That might be true, but I don't give a damn. That might be true.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? We still need this win. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. If the Cowboys lose this game, oh my God, you're gonna get shat on. But you're gonna get zero credit for beating the 49er team. And Dallas Cowboy fans, guess what? Don't trip. Because we don't need the credit. We just need to win right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, the hell that they're gonna put us through if we go to San Francisco and lose to a broken up San Francisco team is not the hell that they gonna make fun of you if you go beat a 49er team. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, Cowboys been playing their best ball on the road, and man, I don't see another loss this early, bro. Like, you have been halfway through the season and you got half losses, man. Like, you are not a good team.
I mean,
the Cowboys need to do something to make themselves feel like they are a good team.
Wouldn't we say we a hurt team too?
I mean, they're not even expecting Michael Parsons to be back yet.
That's what I'm saying. They say Bland is a question mark too. Like, we still a hurt team. Brandon Cooks hurt.
We not nearly on the level.
Listen, they got wide receivers I wanted to draft. Even with the injuries they got a first round wide receiver to go into play. They got an all-pro tight end. They got one of the league-leading rushers in Trey Mason. They got an offensive line still. They are better equipped to win this football game than we are. We can't. And
they at home. And they in our head. Go ahead.
And they got a defensive player of the year.
And I'm gonna tell you right here, their ability to score is limited because of the players that are out right now. And that's yes. I miss me with all that statistical bullshit. I'm talking about the last 3 times.
Don't have any players.
I'm saying what I'm saying right now is the players that are always stopping us from winning are not playing this week. Like the Christian McCaffreys are not playing this week. The Brandon Ayuk's are not playing this week. The dudes who always have those moments in games that we cannot stop are not playing.
I'm trying to.
We played.
Listen, I'm just trying to say this, Wiz. I'm just trying to say this. We can try and gas this all we want, but we're going to put the same. Hold on. We're going to put the same defense on the field that just got 47 pieced. We're going to put the same defense on.
I'm not speaking about the defense. I'm not speaking about the defense. I'm not even speaking. Hold up. Because I'm not even speaking in that context. I'm not even speaking in that context. If you're gonna disagree with me, disagree in the same
Well,
context
you're
of
not
what
even
I'm
letting me
speaking
talk
at. I'm not even
to tell you
talking
what I'm
about that.
disagreeing about. You ain't let me finish my train of thought, my nigga. Because you stopped and started like 4 times. So can I just get this off? Because
I know because when I started, I didn't get to finish. Thank you. Go ahead.
man,
Go
because
ahead.
you're trying to give me a soliloquy. I'm just trying to say, man, like this is not as black and white as that shit you try to make it out to be, kinfolk. Cause
I'm not trying to see.
are you
That's
going
what
to
I'm
let me
not trying to see.
finish?
That I'm not trying to make
Are you
nothing
going
black
to
and
let
white.
me
Hold
finish
on,
my
hold
train
on,
of
hold
thought?
on, hold on. If he say he ain't finished, let him just finish in so you can properly respond. Just go and finish
No,
it,
this is what I'm
please.
saying. This is
All
what I'm
right, go
Go
saying.
ahead.
ahead, man.
When people are on the phone, listen to me. When you have someone on the phone, there's no reason I'm here. You can just ask me when I'm here because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: this right is you guys saying it's not black and white. It's not black and white. But what I'm saying is this: the Dallas Cowboys right now are a better motion than what the 49ers are trying to do right now because they have a higher expectation. But they were damn near 15 seconds away from winning a Super Bowl last year. Like, we're still the Dallas Cowboys. We can still mess this thing up. You know what I'm saying? People aren't giving people, they should be viewed the way they're viewing us. Like, we can still mess this thing up. We weren't in the Super Bowl last year. That's not on us. We don't have no goal to return the Super Bowl. We just got to get back to the playoffs. So that's why I'm saying it's on them. It's on them. They have to protect what they're going through. Because I mean, the Dallas Cowboys lose this game. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I didn't have us winning the game at the beginning of the season anyway, and that was regardless of who's playing, just because of the environment. And I always assume that I got to play 49ers twice, so I don't see us beating the 49ers 2 times in the same season. I just don't, especially having to go there twice. So I already assumed the Cowboys were going to drop this game anyway. But now, with everything that's happened on the cusp, like, bro, if the Cowboys could get this game, that would be a difference. And that would be a difference making for them because, bro, if the 49ers lose this game, bro, the way their vision, that's pretty much they're going to have to need a lot of help for us to see them again this year.
Hey, wait.
They damn sure
Hold on,
won't
hold
be
on, hold on,
advantage,
hold
bro.
on. I'm trying to get a clear understanding of what you were saying because I kind of lost what you were saying. Like, just give me a quick summary of what you're saying so he can say what he's trying to say. Because I didn't get it. Did you get what he said, Hen?
No.
Okay, just give me some quick, like a summary of what you meant, please.
What I'm saying is, and the injuries that we have had, because we have been dealing with our injuries. Everybody that's injured on the Dallas Cowboys has been out. Nealon has been out 2 weeks. Mike has been out damn near 2 weeks. Bland's been out 3 weeks, bro. Brandon, they are just now adjusting to this. And Deebo Samuel just left practice yesterday. So it's like these are things that they were not calculating for, that they're going to have to change. And think about this: they had some of these guys last week against the Chiefs. I mean, they only scored 14 points. So
So what you saying is they are just as hurt as us, but you saying that they haven't had a chance to adapt to what their situation is, and we have. So therefore, you feel like we got a better chance to win. That's what you're trying to say.
I'm saying that's I'm gonna be honest. That's a large part. People think like this. We had a 2 week head start on them. We had 2 week head start on them.
I mean, is
They
that
just
what you're
lost.
trying to say, bro? I'm trying to just. You said yes.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So this is my thing. All that is fine and dandy. That's cool. But if you ask who is better prepared to handle injuries, it will still be the 49ers. Because guess what? A lot of those guys you mentioned have been in and out of the lineup anyway. You know what I'm saying? They've been in and out of the damn lineup to begin with. Like, it's not like Deebo Samuel has played all damn year. Right? He's been in and out of the damn lineup. And then even with that, they're going to still have Pearsall back, who was a first-round pick wide receiver. They got Jacob Cowan, who was somebody I wanted to draft that runs a 4.3, can get out there and make plays vertically, horizontally, however you want to make plays. Right? They still got George Kittle, who came in this motherfucker with the fuck Dallas Cowboys shirt, scoring touchdowns and showing his shirt off. So I understand what Cuz is trying to say, man. They're injured. But when you just look at what we don't have, You cannot generate a pass rush. You ain't got Micah. You ain't got Nealon, DeMarcus Lawrence. You got practice squad guys playing on your defensive line. You might have Seatbelt Carson back, but you do not have the run blend still. Possibly won't have the run blend. Possibly won't have most of your better defensive players. So I don't see it the same way. There's still a good chance that you get your ass kicked.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm tripping off. He didn't even hear the response, so I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do with that. So I guess we just move on.
No, we
I ain't
gonna.
gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna say my thoughts about it. I'm not like I said, bro. Out of respect, I haven't seen this team beat the 49ers in years since Dak was what, like second year player. So like I'm not finna say we're gonna beat them ever until we do. I'm just saying like I know it sounds screwed up, but hey, it's not my fault. I didn't do this. I didn't make me feel this way. The Cowboys made me feel this way. So until they show me that they can beat this team, I'm not finna say we beat this team. I'm not finna say that. Like, I feel that's irresponsible. This team has been in our head. This team has had our number. I don't care who they got on the field. I know they got a running back and an offensive line. And that's pretty much what you need to beat the Cowboys these days, unfortunately. So they got a running back that's running the hell out the ball. And what his name? Last name Mason. I can't remember his first name. But the Mason kid, he running the hell out of the football. And they got a strong physical offensive line. That's pretty much the gist of what you need to beat the Dallas Cowboys. And they gonna be on the road, even though we've been playing better on the road this year. I give you that. But that is Levi Stadium or whatever they're calling it these days. That is San Francisco. That is arch nemesis. That is the Achilles heel that we haven't got over. So I will not predict the Cowboys to beat them until we beat them. So that's it for me. Like, I'm sorry. They didn't beat the hell out of us and demanded that kind of respect. So that's what I'm gonna give them. That's just competitive competition. I would be a fool to say that we just gonna beat these boys and we ain't showed it. So that's how I feel about it. So it is what it is.
Agreed. But that's why the Dallas. But hey, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. That's why the Cowboys got to get one, man. You got to get one this week. You got to get one this week. This is a hurt team. You got to get one. That's just what it is. You got to get one. You got to get one. 3 out of 7. To lose 4 out of your first 4 games. That means realistically, you could only probably lose 1 or 2 more games rest of the season. You still ain't even think about this. If you lose to the 49ers, you damn near got to go perfect in the division.
I mean, shit, the way it's shaped up, like
I mean, you want to do that already, but I'm just saying, you lose this game, you for sure. Ain't no losing. Ain't no, you going to have to sweep Washington. You going to have to sweep. I mean, as it is right now, you probably going to sweep Washington. You're not going to be able to have to tie with Washington because they're going to have a probably good record. Because I feel like they're going to catch some of these teams slipping at the end of the season when they'd already beat up. Yeah, when does Washington play Detroit, matter of fact?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know if they play Detroit or not.
They should. Don't we play that whole division?
No. We play the NFC South and we play the AFC North. We were first place team. We won our division, so we played division winners from last year. That's why we played the Lions.
Man, we play some good teams, and we're gonna have to play some good ball. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I can't say how this team gonna look after the bye. I expect us to make some good changes like we did last year and come out and be a better team. How much better, that's yet to be seen. But I'm gonna say this: if this team figures it out and be able to win a lot of these games, I'm gonna be thinking playoffs and big time Super Bowl type shit. Because I got a lot of respect for the teams we play. If we muster up some wins against these teams, I'm gonna be like, okay, this team battle tested and they ready to go in. I'm ready to go to war with anybody if this team able to pull out these games. I don't care how it come. I don't care who got hurt. If we able to pull out these games, sir, this a real football team and they gonna be ready. This ain't one of them cupcake years where we can be like, well, we got the Giants twice, well, we got Washington twice. Nah, Washington ain't a guaranteed win no more. Nah, the Eagles ain't a guaranteed win no more. Like the way, and we looking at, we got to play the Texans, we got to play the Falcons, we got to play the Bengals. Even though the Bengals 1-5 or some shit, they been competitive and putting up points on everybody. Joe Burrow I think the Bengals like number 1 in offense right now. And they 1-5, but they still putting up points everywhere. So then we got the Falcons, we got the Bengals, we got the do we still play the Bucks?
Yep.
You got all them. You got all them in the next 6 weeks.
All them teams are good teams that you're gonna have to show up and play real football against and pull out a win. They're not gonna give you anything. And that one thing we seen, I hope we was observing during this bye week. I'm gonna be straight up. The team that we played, the way we was playing against the Lions, and before that, a lot of these teams we can't keep up with them, bro. Them teams is out there balling. Like Green Bay, them boys is out there balling. The Texans balling. The Vikings balling. The Lions balling. Like these are the teams that we're gonna have to go through. The Bucks even balling. Atlanta balling. All these teams are real teams now. So we used to look at Atlanta like, we're going to beat Atlanta. Okay, go in there and play with Atlanta if you want to. Go in there and play with the Texans. You know the Texans is, man, listen, the Texans might be on some tight time, even worse than the Lions. They're going to be even pettier than the Lions. They want to take over Texas. Then they coming to Dallas too, right?
Yep.
Houston been our little brothers forever. They see a wounded bird right now. And they want to strike and attack. Them boys got new uniforms, new coaches. Them boys trying to be lit over there. They want to take over Texas. They going to come in here and try to put a foot in us. No lie. So we're going to have to be ready, bro. We're going to have to be ready this year. It's one of them years that, hey, it's going to be a put up and shut up year. And I just don't like the fact that we didn't do, in my opinion, we didn't do the proper things to be prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So we're going to get to see it. We're going to get to see it.
Mm-hmm. He said Jerry want to keep lying to us about this roster and saying it's good enough, but get mad when he sees a game like Detroit. Look, man.
My bad, Anthony. The Bucks offense is hurt now. So that was new information. Prayers up for Chris Godwin too. That looked like a terrible injury. Then Mike Evans went out that same game. So, yeah, they are a hurt team right now. So,
well, Mike Evans will be back by the time they play us. So, you know, that's how our luck works. Mike Evans only supposed to be out 3 weeks. So, they'll have Mike Evans back, and they still got other personnel. So, don't feel sorry for them, because no team going to feel sorry for us. Dallas Cowboys have been beat to hell all year, and teams ain't shed a tear. They just ran the
hold on, time out. You know. Shout out to you got us support. Look what she said. That's sad. The only teams we play that don't look good right now, we already played them, the Saints and the Browns. She ain't lying. Like, real talk, them the only teams that don't look good right now. And we already played them. And unfortunately, we lost to one.
Yeah. But I tell you something that do give me a little bit of hope. The Pittsburgh Steelers look like a real team, and we actually went to their crib and beat them.
Facts. Okay.
And even though it was even though it was Justin Fields, he had still won 3-4 games for them prior to making the
That was by far the most impressive win of the year.
It is.
Hey, yeah, man. So, I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, at the end of the day, you know what? We're going to have to figure out a way to stop talking about Jerry, talk about these teams. Because Jerry is doing exactly what Jerry's supposed to be doing. The whole, you know. Yeah, have you guys noticed that, like, I feel like if we weren't playing the 49ers, we were playing like some 1-5 team, maybe Jerry doesn't say what he said. You know what I'm saying? Because if you guys are talking about Jerry's comments and not, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, that's exactly how I want it. Why? Because I don't want y'all put I don't want no freaking memes. Because remember when we played the Patriots and the Cowboys have not beat them in such and such. The Cowboys have not. I don't want to hear none of that. We don't need to hear none of that right now. We don't need to hear none of that. Let's talk about Jerry all the way up until kickoff and then go kick them in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Let Dak in his offense. Listen to me. I would rather y'all be talking about Jerry than Dak right now. I'd rather y'all be talking about Jerry than all these other all these players. I'm sorry. Like, so maybe Jerry's doing the all taking one for the team right now. Maybe he's taking one for the team right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to deflect, get the energy on him, and they can just go out and play football. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, we're gonna have to just go out there and play football this Sunday, bro. And you know what? I low-key like this controversy. Not controversy. I like this adversity that the Cowboys are going through. How it's like we're in it, but we're not. It's like we're in it, but it's like any slight little moment, we could really be out this month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, listen to me. Hey, listen to me. If you a C-level employee, you know this feeling. When they about to fire your ass. You know what I mean? You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be nice to the right people at work to keep your job. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't even about that. It's about you saying hello to the right people at work now and being nice to the right people, because you 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And I'm going to tell you this right here. You know what I've seen? Sometimes them employees, you get some of the best work up out of them, bro. Because sometimes people need that, like, because guess what? We've all said how Jerry Jones just inebriates everybody with luxury. Oh, you made it. Yo, you made it. So maybe God's like, damn, man, I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of this. Y'all gonna have to fight for everything this year. Every single thing. Every single decision you make is gonna go wrong. And guess what? Maybe that's what the Cowboys need, man. Because we tried doing it, the Cowboys on the run. I'm gonna tell you this right here, and I'm sorry, but this is just me being real. I start hearing about the Cowboys going on the street, I get nervous, bro. I just get nervous, bro. I'm driving around California. I start seeing a whole bunch of Cowboy jerseys popping up out of nowhere. I get nervous, bro. I get nervous. Why? Because unfortunately, I've seen the Titanic and I've seen this movie a bunch of times. But this movie right now that we're playing, where nobody's really talking about, we're not the glitz and the glamour of everybody. We're not the talk of the town. We're low-key not America's team right now, because America ain't even really rocking with us right now.
Yo, you having some feedback on your end, cuz.
I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, like, this underdog mentality, this is best for us, bro. This is best for us.
I love Troy comments, actually. You might have to mute up. Somebody mute. Y'all mute. See if it's...
Let me see some.
Because if it's me, I just start up.
Hello?
Mic check. Okay, so we good right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I really do like Troy comments. And for one of the first times ever in YouTube podcast history, I think I agree with Michael Parsons with what he said on his take.
Wow.
It might be the first time I ever agree with Michael Parsons, man. You know, he's a good person, you know. But I be having most of the time I don't be, y'all know, y'all watch the show. A lot of the times I don't be agreeing with Michael be saying. So, you know, this might be one of the first times I actually agree. Okay, Michael's response was like, you know, he gave Troy, with all due respect and all that good stuff, he said he an OG, but he actually was like, Troy, why don't you say that to the player and say that he was like, come to the facility more. And I can respect that. You know, Troy busy, man, and stuff like that. But, you know, if I had a problem with him, I wouldn't put it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be like, Hennythemoor is this and that. And, you know, he's the devil's son like he do me. I wouldn't put it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'd call him if I had a problem with him and be like, Hen, you tripping, bro. Like, don't make me pull up the Arkansas and spin on you, bro. You know how we get down out here. So I would have did him like that, opposed to saying, hey, man, y'all look at our public dispute. So I can agree with Mike on that end, bro. I really don't agree with Mike a lot, so y'all know it ain't no no sugarcoat with me. Y'all know that. But this is one of the times I'll say, Michael, I might be rocking with you on this. Because Troy, of course, if you got some critical stuff to say to one of our biggest stars, just out of respect, man, I'm sure you might have his phone number, at least. Like CD, and I think it was coming out of a good space. Now I don't know the capacity that Troy answered that question in. Maybe they just put him on the spot and just honesty came out. I don't know, but if it was one of them situations, I would have liked Troy to just be like, "Hey CD, what up, bro? Hey man, listen, you need to get your stuff together. You need to, you know what I'm saying? If it's coming out of love, I think you might do that man to man. You see what I'm saying? If it's a little malicious, you don't want nobody putting your dirty laundry out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want that. So, I mean, I respect what Troy said, but I wish he would have handled it a little differently. That's just my opinion, man. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah,
Michael
but
is a
listen,
hypocrite
like I
now.
was
Y'all
telling
know
you,
I don't agree with a lot of stuff he said, but go ahead.
yeah, like I was telling you, man, in regards to like how Cavante Turpin responded, man. Like imagine, you know, I'm not even gonna use football as comparison. So landlord, imagine if you were doing a podcast. Let's say you were doing a show, and in your mind you on that mug going crazy. You know what I'm saying? You in there cooking. You're going crazy. You got great points. You're getting great crowd feedback and everything, man. Right? You just feel like you doing amazing. And then West Coast goes on another podcast. So yeah, man, that boy landlord was sorry as hell. That last podcast, man. That boy ain't do it. That boy ain't say shit important, man. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
to be
And,
fair, they might not be as close as us two though, because
yeah.
Troy and CD Lamb probably don't talk. Like let's take a guess.
I'm not
How
just even talking.
often?
I'm not even just talking about CD Lamb
Okay,
though. I'm talking about
okay.
from the standpoint of somebody like Turp. Like Turp is in the middle of his best career as a pro ever. He's on an average career highs and everything because he's getting more opportunities. Right? He probably feel good about himself right now, and he in a contract year. And then he got somebody that he probably respects a whole lot come out and say, nah, he ain't worth a damn right now. I don't like none of the shit that nigga do.
But look, no, I agree with him. I agree with him because like nobody wants to be publicly criticized, sir. And like I said, I see some people in the chat saying don't put that on film. I mean, I agree with that too. So it's just a muddy type situation. Like, and with men, man, it's certain ways we want to handle stuff. Troy is a media guy, so a lot of his opinions just gonna be in the media. But like a lot of people try to bash Mike for his comments. I kind of agree with what Mike said. Mike just said he felt like he chose the wrong words. Like terrible might have been a little strong. You know what I'm saying? I think he said something like lazy. I don't know if those the proper words. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of agree with how Mike put it too. Mike went just like screw him. He just like I think he just chose the wrong word. But terrible, that might be a little harsh. And lazy, that might be a little harsh too. But do they need to improve? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I say it like this. I say it like this. Troy, there's a yin and yang. And I learned this from a coach named Gary Walker. And he told me this. You can only go as hard on a child or on a player, student, athlete, as much as you're loving on them. So if I come out and say you suck, Hennythemoor today, that's because I said, motherfucker, you was killing that shit 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. You can't have you suck without saying, bro, you killed that shit the other day. You was cooking them, dude. You can't have that, bro. It can't be all they suck. And my question to Troy is, bro, last year CeeDee Lamb was on pace to break records, dog. Where was you last year, man?
He did break
Where was
records.
the congratulations? Where was the accolations? And I'm gonna say this too. Unfortunately, Troy, you don't really have a right to speak on wide receiver because your Hall of Fame jacket does not enclose all of football. It encloses one position. So in perspective, the 88 say that they do. I'm gonna lean toward more what Mike say and what those guys say. Yeah, I'll take in consideration what you're saying because you do throw the ball to him. But I also remember Michael Irvin also saying about you that it was not even your job to throw the ball to you. It was his job just to get the ball in the area code, and it was his job to answer the call. So he even said it wasn't your job to throw him perfect passes. And if you go look at them touchdowns to interception ratio, so you had some improvement you could do too. But I'm saying this, man, older players, bro, if you go, it got to be yin and yang because this fan base don't know the difference, man. Like, I would respect Troy Aikman if he would have came out and we're like, CeeDee Lamb was up for Offensive Player of the Year last year, dog. Offensive Player of the Year. CeeDee Lamb was. He was up for Offensive Player of the Year last year. Troy, what was you at last year, man? I didn't get one positive comment about my wide receiver last year, but all of a sudden, and guess what? You commentated games when CeeDee Lamb went crazy.
That's how I feel about Mike McCarthy play calling though. Like, what was this last year? Now I know it was at the beginning of the season, but a lot of them dudes shut up after the bye. That's all I'm saying.
And listen to me. If somebody says you make $100 million, you should expect criticism. Listen, we get criticism. But you know what we don't expect? We don't expect superlatives like lazy. You don't get to say someone's lazy, bro. I don't get to come to landlord's job and be like, oh, landlord didn't have a good week last week. He must have been lazy. Nah, bro. I don't get to do that. I don't get to do that. I don't have that right to do that. And I'm going to tell you, fans, that's something that fans need to understand too. We don't have a right to do that. We don't have a right to do that.
I ain't gonna lie though. I love the conversation though. I love the conversation that it started. I love that it went all through the locker room. Shout out to the media people like Clarence Hill and everybody who asked that question because I do want it on their mind now. I do want them to face that constructive criticism. But I just wish Troy did it a different way. That's all. But I love the avalanche started. I really do. I'm not taking away from what they said. Because I do feel like the OGs should get their input and we should take heed to it. But, I just really wish he would have handled it a different way. But, hey, I like the mess that it started because it's on everybody's mind. So they should come out and respond a different way.
I put it to you like this. That's not criticism. That's not criticism because criticism is a joint. Criticism is a back and forth. That's what criticism is. That's criticism is when you've already established a line of credit for this player, then you criticize what you've seen. If you're only saying negative things about a person, that's not criticism, bro. Like, that's not criticism. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. There's 7 receivers right now, 8 technically, who have caught passes for the Dallas Cowboys. You're gonna tell me from 1 to 8 he was speaking about all of those guys? I know. And then you're going to also tell me that the fact that CeeDee Lamb has also saw more double coverage than anybody in the league right now, that doesn't affect him? All I'm saying is, bro, you can't make blanket statements like that. Because CeeDee Lamb ain't having no problem running routes.
This a plot twist right here. Y'all know Dak and Troy been a little cool lately. Do you think this is like an underhand way to take up for Dak? What y'all think about that?
You know what, man, Lord? No, listen to me. You know what's so funny? Because I was literally about to walk them into this little trap I had right now. Because everybody's like, oh, you gotta believe Troy when he says about CeeDee Lamb, but y'all don't believe him when he say about Dak though.
He gave Dak some love, so
because listen to me. He basically took the responsibility off the quarterback and put it on the receivers. But nobody wants to acknowledge that part though.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Which is it earns you credence when you put it in that perspective. Because you gotta remember the quarterback room is a brotherhood. I hear myself too though. So like I hear like an echo. Oh, one of y'all in. Hold on. All right, hello. It was on West End. Okay, so yeah, the quarterback position is like a brotherhood. So I could very much see where Troy Aikman would take up for Dak Prescott. Help him bear the weight of that cross, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because Dak is highly criticized, scrutinized, and you know, a lot of people will just say, "Hey, Dak Prescott sucks. And he's not playing well," and they'll never point to the offensive line or the receivers. So don't get me wrong. There has been numerous times over the course of the year where miscommunications with the wide receivers has, led to some bad plays, right? But I could see it though. I could definitely see y'all train of thought of why y'all would believe that though, man. Because he showed in bad. He showed in bad mouth Dak Prescott, and Dak ain't even playing like Dak Prescott right now. I will understand it was a different year, but Dak Prescott ain't even playing like Dak Prescott right now. He's still defending them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this right here. What's crazy to me is that nobody in Cowboy Nation caught that, and nobody in Cowboy Nation wanted to like say, "Oh, damn." If that, then that means Dak. So that means all that stuff we were saying about Dak is not true. Yeah, man. Maybe all that stuff that Dak y'all was saying about Dak isn't true. You know what I'm saying? Because they both can't be wrong, I guess. But this is what I say about Troy Aikman, bro. Right now we're trying to win a Super Bowl, dog. If you're gonna say a comment, make sure you're gonna be out there on a Thursday or Friday to try to show them. Because man, listen, good criticism comes with a cause. We're not just saying stuff aimlessly just to put it out there in the air. If I'm gonna say Hennythemoor, you did da 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 da. After I said da 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 because I care about him, I need to come with a how to fix that. It just can't always be one-way communication. That's not criticism. That's not criticism. Henny, if I was only saying negative things about you, would you consider that criticism? You would
Hell
maybe the
nah.
first two times. You might say it the first two times. You
But
might,
like
but guess what?
time 3, 4, 5, he like this a hating ass nigga right here.
Exactly. That's I'm gonna tell you. That's why some days when you know how you call the landlord and affairs and stuff like that. I see sometimes he be okay, but I think some days when landlord be having kind of like an irritable day, it kind of get to him a little bit. So we just I'm just saying I picked that up. I'm just saying I picked that up. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, what
I'm
y'all
just saying,
mean? What y'all mean?
huh?
What I do?
He said,
You ain't
"What you
do nothing.
do?"
You good. Just keep on hammering. You good. We good. We got it. We got it. Hey, landlord, you a good ass employee. No matter what them numbers said last week too, man. I don't give a damn, landlord. You a good ass employee. I hope you get that bonus, man.
And you a
Landlord,
good nigga too, man. Like
he gonna
you a
get
good
that. He gonna get
person.
that bonus.
You a good
Hey,
person
listen to me.
overall,
Hey,
landlord. You
listen.
a good person. You're not evil.
Around
I ain't
February,
did nothing.
listen. Hey, let me say this real quick. In February, it's gonna be cold and snow, and we all gonna be stuck in the house. Landlord gonna post some pictures of him on a beach in a Tahiti somewhere, and it's because these moments like this, when we was going live and he was crossing the
Facts.
stream somewhere.
Facts.
He gonna be live. He gonna be on a beach somewhere while we stuck in the cold. Like, man, Lord, where the hell is you at? I can't. Same
And
rules apply, brother.
listen, Wes is capping. 'Cause it don't even snow in California, so I need this man.
Hey,
He
no,
gonna be fine
it
too.
actually did snow. It actually did snow one day last in 2020, and it didn't stick, but it actually did. It actually did snow one time. One time.
Oh,
It's
that's
actually
some
snowed
wild
three
shit.
times since I've been out here in California. Three.
Damn.
Well, the time I was out there, I was in a damn earthquake and didn't even know. So,
You was out
I
for
almost
earthquake?
lost my life. I seen an
Hey,
alert come on my phone and said it was an earthquake, and I'm like, "What? When that don't happen where I'm from." I was
Congratulations.
taken aback.
What you thought you had indigestion or something?
I didn't feel nothing. I just seen it go on the phone. I'm like, "What's
That
going on?"
landlord thought he had bubble guts. No, the whole floor was shaking. It wasn't you shaking. The whole floor was shaking.
Nigga crazy.
Landlord said, "I thought I ate something."
Mm-mm.
Hey man, the craziest moment I ever been with y'all is I will always remember, bro, is being that freaking standing outside for the draft, bro, while it was raining, bro. Oh my god, bro, that was like the epitome of like, oh my god, standing in the rain. That was crazy. I love y'all boys, man. Hey,
Love you too, nigga.
man, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. You know, the Cowboys lose this game on Sunday, so we got to be all hands on deck, man. But I'm gonna tell you this right here: if the Cowboys beat the 49ers in San Francisco, bro, your season is back at least for 5 days, bro. Cowboys gonna be
He
walking
said
around talking
5 days.
about Super Bowls. Hey, listen to me. We busting out all the old Mission Nest throwback shirts, everything. Mike Tag gonna be Mike making videos, bro. It's gonna be, bro. Like when, like folks don't understand, bro. Like no matter what has happened this season, I love the fact that we have a real ass rivalry because listen, the 49ers are originally our rivalry. Like the Eagles ain't really no rival. You listen, in order for it to be a rival, they gotta beat you just as much as they beat as much as you know what I'm saying? They gotta be some back and forth. Ain't no back and forth with the damn Eagles. At least not with Dak. Ain't no rivalry. But that 49er Cowboy, that's the NFL loves that. And I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. The Cowboys go in there, and I don't give a damn what the score, man. We might just win by 1. Hey, the kicker, man, come through for us, baby. He might just make us one kick and win us the game. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know I'm gonna sell 50,000 jerseys that night, man, because Cowboy Nation will go crazy. We beat the 49ers, bro. It's a couple teams. I don't give a damn what our record is. We could be 1-12. Bro, we go into San Francisco and beat the 49ers, bro. They will be mathematically equating us into the playoffs, bro. So listen, if you need that jolt of energy, man, if you need that jolt, the Cowboys got 2 weeks to go see these dudes. 2 weeks. And despite what Henny's saying, bro, the Cowboys look like a way healthier team, name-wise. We have our stars. We have the bigger stars than what they do. You know what I'm saying? We have our team. We have Dak. That's all we had last year, bro. So don't
Do they
try to
still
like
got Tre'Davious Ward? Do they still got
They got all their other players, bro. Like
the defense?
yeah, they defense still gonna have
they
Warner.
still gonna have that nigga, man. They still gonna have
If
that
y'all
player.
think about it, bro, they defense give us more problems than they offense. So,
I know it.
like, let's get that straight right now.
Number 54 does. What are you talking about? It's one dude, bro. Number 54.
That's what I'm saying. Is Fred Warner still playing and Bosa still playing and Tre'Davious Ward still playing?
Bro,
I don't know how y'all feel like they are just this poor, pitiful team that we should just beat up on. But hey, y'all got it. I hope y'all right.
It's not that I beat up on them. I'm just hoping they can't score like we can't score.
This nigga want a mid off.
Yeah. And somebody on D and listen to me. My special teams gonna show up. Cavante up here talking in the media, so you know he about to bring something back. You know my nigga about to bring. I'm a text him, bruh. Do something special for me, man, please. Cavante gonna bring. He gonna do something special. Who else?
I need an anytime touchdown.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah, if you building a parlay.
And I'm put a ticket.
Yeah,
on that
hey, Cavante. Hey, listen. It's gonna take. That's what's really gonna take, bro. We need a score from somewhere that we don't normally get, and we need a score on defense. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro.
They ain't kicking it to Turpin. They won't kick it to him.
Listen, Malik Hooker, catch the damn interception. Why don't you, bro? I got $5.
Nah, he good. No, he good. He said he cool on them interceptions and stuff. He's straight on that.
Yeah, he don't do that over here. We don't do that. We just knock the ball down and act like we trying.
He like, catch the interception, Malik. He like, no, we cool. We good.
Hey, listen. Brock
Purdy
is putting the ball in play, bruh, so you can get one, bruh. I don't listen. Is the Chiefs defense better than ours right now? I don't know.
The Chiefs defense might be the best unit in football.
I know. I was trying to be
the Chiefs have not allowed. Yeah, I'm going to say the Chiefs have not allowed a team to score 28 points in 27
Yes, I was being
you can't be playing like that. You can't be playing like that.
Hey, but listen to me. Listen to me. Is the Chiefs defense better than the Cowboys defense? I don't know, man. Or let me finish my statement. Or is the 49ers offense, because, bro, the 49ers offense did not look good, bro. Yes, the Chiefs defense played very, very well, but, bro, they did not look good. And I'm going to tell you this right here.
That's what the Chiefs do to everybody, though.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you, bro, nobody scores on the Chiefs, bro.
Hey, all I'm saying is, if you think the Chiefs is good as long as the 49ers can stay under 14 points, man, I think Dak can give me 17. So I'm telling y'all this right now. Score prediction for West Coast, 17-14. Your kicker's going to win you the game. 17-14, bro. Kicker's going to win you the game.
So let me ask you a question, Wes. Going to be able to stop the run in between now and then?
But I don't know, but they only going to score 14 points, and we're going to score 17. And the Cowboys going to win by 3. And I'm going to get on the freeway and drive home happy.
Are we going
Baltimore did what? They didn't do nothing against the Chiefs. They got shut down. They lost.
Hey, Hey,
Nobody ain't beat the Chiefs this
Baltimore
year,
slugging that.
and ain't nobody. Listen,
Slugging that.
hold up. The Chiefs ain't gave up a 300-yard pass since the Eagles game in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's a fact. Go look it up.
Hey, the Baltimore was slugging their ass though.
How long it's been since they gave up 40 points in?
4
We don't
years.
need 40.
No, I'm just talking about their defense in general. They ain't gave up 40 in 4 years. But you gonna need more than 20.
Listen to me. We can't score 40 points right now, so I'm not even thinking about that. And I don't. When was the last time a team scored 40 points in San Francisco? Unless it was the Chiefs. Don't say it was the Chiefs. I don't think they scored 40 points.
In San Francisco against the Chiefs?
No, and when was the last time a team scored 40 points in San Francisco? I don't think teams score 40 points
Kansas
in San Francisco
City.
anyway. When was that?
I think it was like a year. It was either a year or two.
When they first got CMC, Kansas City beat the wheels off of the 49ers.
Well, there you go. And that was what, 2 years ago. So what we saying? That's something that
I think it was like the first week CMC played for them. They beat the crap out of them.
Hey, I think I'm gonna tell you this right. The way the Cowboys get out of here with a win is, bro, a very low score, and your field goal kicker is gonna win you the game, bro.
I mean, hey,
I'm gonna tell you right now, if the 49ers are scoring 25 points, that's not even their offense right now. Where are they getting 4 touchdowns from? The tight end?
Yeah. The dude
the
that had
Cowboys the tight end scored 4 touchdowns, bro. I'm sick, bro.
Did the same tight end not score 3 touchdowns the last time we played them?
What did he get? What kid? I don't know if he had.
I think he had 3 touchdowns. It was 2 or 3. Let's see.
The FU game? I thought he had 2 in the FU game. Let
me see. Hey, you know you went crazy if you got a name for the game you played in, the FU game.
Nah, that's because of the shirt, though. That's because of the shirt, not because of what he did.
Man, hold on. 49ers versus Cowboys.
And I think we had action in that game.
We were in that game for a little bit. Just a little
bit. I mean,
bit.
Theoretically, we've been in every 49er game. Has there been a 49er game where they blew us out?
Hell yeah. The one we're talking about. They beat us 42-10.
Oh, yeah, they whipped our ass. But we whipped their ass, too, though. Remember we went up there when Zeke had the screenplay?
Oh, yeah. Kittle had 3 touchdowns.
Listen to me. If the weed you smoking don't make you forget random cowboy facts, you ain't smoking good weed. That's all it is. That weed got you sharp. They got you sharp right on point, right? Yep. Sure do.
So this man had 3 catches, 67 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
And what was the score in that? That was the game we got 40-10.
Yeah. Matter of fact, do you know who the leading rusher was in that game?
Did Christian McCaffrey have a big one in that one?
No, Jordan Mason, the guy we finna play, was the leading rusher. He went 10 carries for 69 yards and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, we shut Christian McCaffrey down. 19.
I'll take that. I'll take 10 carries for 67 yards. I hate the 6.7 yards per carry. That sucks. That hurts.
Christian McCaffrey had 51, so there was 19 carries for 51. Debo had 5 carries for 30.
We did not stop the run that day, bro. That's
hell
right
no.
150 yards right there.
Yeah, like they went crazy, and that's what I'm concerned about in this game is their ability to run the ball. Because they got some running backs over there that I wanted to draft, and they don't even get to play because Jordan Mason playing so well.
Hey, I'm about to get out of here, but don't it seem like the Cowboys are building their team to be like the 49ers with all these multiple running backs and all the different things they're doing at the receiver, and you know what I'm saying? It seems like we're building ourselves to be like the cheap version of the 49ers.
Well, I will hope so, because they're both West Coast system teams. You will hope that you have some of the similar bones, but we just got to get the personnel right. Just got to figure out what we want to do schematically and all the other good stuff. And
think about this, Henny. If you fire your coach, do you then get rid of all those players that are built to fit this scheme, start all over again, or do you just go get another West Coast style coach? Like, man, there's too much involved in firing a coach, bro.
See, that's the problem we got going on with the defense. Because Zimmer stuck with all DQ players.
Nah, because DQ took all the good ones with him.
Yeah, all the good ones.
Facts. We did take about 70% of them. We did.
I mean, man, he walked out this mug with like 13 sacks.
He wasn't going to be injured.
Huh?
but I'm out of here, man. We're there in an
All
hour
right.
and 40 minutes. I'm out.
I'm going to holler at you, cuz.
All right, love y'all, man. You already know what it is. Never look down for stars up.
All right, love you too, cuz. Yo, hey, how much time you got, Lynn?
How long you trying to be?
Couple more minutes. We'll call it a day.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying,
We
dog,
doing
man.
this for the people, man. We appreciate y'all. Whoever
Yeah.
watching, whoever listening. I'm probably just gonna have to re-upload this to YouTube or something. I don't know what's going on with my page. They absolutely hate me on YouTube right now, but
They
it's
supposed
cool.
they supposed
Facebook looking out for me though. So y'all, hey, now YouTube folks, y'all go over there and follow me on Facebook, man. We never know what might happen over there. So hey, Facebook holding me down. Y'all come support. Throw your boy a star too on Facebook, man. I'm doing this out of love over here. I'm demonetized on YouTube. So hey man, if you want to support the channel, you want to support me doing this more often, make sure you throw your boy a little bread, man, if you got it. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend the rent money. But I'm just saying, if you throw your boy a little here or there, you know, a little goes a long way. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I was just trying to touch on this 49ers game before we get out of here, man. You know,
Go ahead.
I want us to win this game, but I want us to be real about what we're going to face, because just because we're both injured does not mean that we're going to handle injuries the same way. From what we've shown over the course of the year up to this point, we can't handle injuries. We don't have the proper depth to handle injuries, because you're down your three primary pass rushers, really four if you count Sam Williams being gone to start the year. You're gonna be probably still down your other All-Pro corner. There's no guarantee that your starting middle linebacker plays, and then your running game is trash. They don't have to deal with that issue. They lost Christian McCaffrey, and is top 5 in rushing yards. So
And
they
that
were
boy look
able.
like a dog too.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he running good. So like they showed that their depth can actually produce. It's not just lip service. Like, he is actually one of the best running backs in the National Football League right now, and he'll probably parlay this season into a contract, right? Then you talk about the lack of wide receiver depth. Well, unlike the Dallas Cowboys, they have spent and invested in wide receiver. One Jennings would have probably been a Super Bowl MVP had they won. He played so well.
Time out here. Let me ask you this. You mean to tell me Ricky Pearsall was a what round pick?
First round pick wide receiver.
Wait a minute here. Hold on. Stop the madness. You mean to tell me them boys got Brandon Ayuk and
Uh-huh.
Debo Samuel and they still drafted a wide receiver in the first round?
Yes, and for context, Debo Samuel was a high second round pick, and Ayuk was a first round pick. So between their three primary wide receivers that you know their names, like Pearsall and them, they spent 2 first round picks and a second round pick.
Like, I mean, I just wanted to see, like, let the people know what's possible. Cause over here we don't know stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then when you factor that in, still having George Kittle, who just scored 3 touchdowns the last time we played, like I'm not willing to go in here and saying, hey man, we're gonna beat this team 17-14. How the fuck we gonna hold them to 17 points, 14 points?
You gotta have faith. What Jesus said, you gotta believe. You gotta whisper. You gotta believe. That's all we can do.
I know, and listen, shout out to Cuz. He want to have faith. He want to believe. I just can't see. I can't see that happening with a one-dimensional offense with one weapon going on the road with the injuries you have, no pass rush, questions in your secondary, and walking out of here with a win. Because they still got everything else in place. Like, you don't know. The thing is, you just don't know the guys that they have. Like, y'all didn't pay attention to the draft. Like, me and Tuck sold me on Jacob Cohen, who was going to be a integral part of their receiving core this week. He was a 4-3 guy. Was tearing the NCAA up out of Arizona. He's a great young wide receiver out of Arizona. You don't know his name because he ain't got opportunity, but he got talent. He would be starting in Dallas right now if we had drafted him. You talk about Ricky Pearsall. I wasn't the biggest Ricky Pearsall fan, but I understand why people were enamored with him and why he got picked in the first round. And then you talk about these other weapons around here, like they got guys to throw the ball to. They got guys to throw the ball to plus a scheme. Right, they're like the scheme is going to help them get open, by without them having to actually win a lot of the times. They'll run rug concepts. They'll run some things to get them open, get the ball to them in space for them to create and make plays. So it's not that I don't want us to win, but I feel differently about this game. If somehow Michael Parsons is able to go, somehow the run Bland is able to go, we get some of our people back, I feel better about the matchup at that point. But, dog, I saw a report while we were doing the show, Deebo Samuel already at the hospital.
Bro, listen, everybody circles the Dallas Cowboys. If it's a will, it's a way. They gonna play against us. But I'm gonna say this: don't get it twisted. I believe in this team. I believe we can win, but I just can't go off of belief. I gotta be honest. I gotta see it happen. That's all I got. I gotta see it happen.
I agree with you, man. What are your thoughts about this 49er matchup, though, bro?
I mean, you pretty much echo what I'm thinking. Like, I don't think we can say we both injured, but at the same time, we never was equal though. We never was equal. So if we was equal, then that'll make sense. Like, okay, we're an equal team. They hurt, we hurt. Let's see what happens. We wasn't equal. So, you know what I'm saying? They still got an advantage because guess what? They have a dope defense. Do we have a dope defense?
Hell no.
They have a dope running game. Do we have a dope running game?
Nope.
Now, I believe we got a better quarterback, but hey, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens.
Yep. Yeah, man.
And they on the road, too. We on the road. We've been playing better on the road. So that's a plus. But in San Francisco, right? I don't know.
Good luck. Yeah, only thing I was going to say, man, I enjoyed the show. It's been an hour and 30 of some premium Dallas Cowboys content. I'm finna go lay up, man. I'm finna go lay on my wife's titties and watch movies. So I'm a holler.
That was way too much information, sir.
Hey, y'all be okay. We all grown. So, hey, man, God bless America. Fuck Jerry Jones. Never look.
Fire Mike McCarthy.
Fire the GM. Fire the GM Jerry Jones. Free Mike McCarthy. Nah, we fuck that. Free Mike McCarthy
too. Just let him go. Just bye, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah,
leave with some type of pride and dignity left, Mike. Just go on, go.
Yeah, man. In the words of